it was that important, they probably would have not left it at the park, you know? What, am I obligated to call someone and be like, hey bro, you suck, you lost your disc, and I found it, so come get it. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Yeah, well, that's what good people do. I'm not trying to judge anyone, and for people who've been playing disc golf for a while, you've already adapted some sort of policy that you have with regards to finding a disc. But if you find a disc, it is really your obligation as a new player to look and see if there's any type of identification about the owner of this disc. First thing you want to do is, while you're on the course, ask other players like, hey, are you guys missing a disc? Anybody lose a disc? I found a disc over back on hole blah blah blah. And ask and see around if anybody knows whose disc that might be. Chances are you're going to find somebody at the park who actually lost the disc. Second thing you can do is look and see if there's any type of phone number, maybe even a player number. For some of you who are new, you might see a number and think, what the hell is this number? It's only 5 digits, you know, that's not a phone number. What is that? It might be their player's number. And the easiest thing you can do is go to pdga.com, look up player search, and under player number, type in the number you see on that disc. It'll most likely give you the name of the player whose disc this is. Then you can contact them, because not everybody feels comfortable putting their cell phone number or phone number of contact on their disc. I personally write my name, my player's number, and my cell phone number. Third thing you can do is go to see if there's a pro shop. If maybe there's a pro shop or a clubhouse, and just say, hey, do you guys have a lost and found? I found this on hole so-and-so. I'd like to be able to give it to them. Hopefully they can come back and pick up their disc the next time they're here. I mean, a part of course etiquette should be to follow these rules. If you're new to the sport, the best thing you can do is start off on a good foot, meeting new people. If you call someone and be like, hey, I found your disc, and they come and get it, you probably find someone who's willing to go and play with you, or maybe even give you some instruction. So the best thing you can do is just get into the sport and learn habits that are going to make it easy for you to make friends in this sport that we love. If you're just going to keep that disc and you're not going to ask anybody else in the field if they lost a disc, you're not going to go to a pro shop or a clubhouse, you're not going to call that person and say, hey, I got your disc, come and get it. Do yourself a favor and do nothing. The best thing you can do is just do nothing. Keep it in your bag. If that's what you've committed to doing, keep it in your bag and be cool about it. The absolute worst thing you could do is pick up that disc, call someone, and be rude and be like,
I found your disc, thanks for it. It's one of the best discs I've ever gotten. I really appreciate it.
Don't be that guy. You just don't do that. Nobody likes that. In fact, it's bad for the sport. It's bad for you as a human being, because ultimately, you know, everything that we apply to disc golf, these rules that we apply to disc golf, this etiquette that we follow, really is a code of conduct. It's a code of honor. So have some honor and do yourself a favor and either reach out to try to find somebody whose disc you found, or keep it to yourself and don't say nothing about it. Last week's video, I posted it on the day that Prince died. But because I posted the video on that day, the video didn't get very many views at all. And I wanted to kind of reiterate that I was giving away $50 gift certificate to discgolfvalues.com. And I wanted to give that a second week, because the first week there was only like 140 views or something on it, and that's just not enough for me to be able to give that away. There was a few people who did watch it, the loyal subscribers, so I really appreciate you and your patience, but I want to give one more week an opportunity to give that away. Second thing is, as a separate, completely separate order of business, I want to talk about some bag swag. I got a good buddy of mine who is making these Bomberman pins. How awesome is that? It goes right on your bag. These pins are really, really affordable. I'm gonna put down a link in the description on how to purchase these if you're interested. They're very affordable, but I also want to give one away. He gave me one to give away on the channel. So the cool thing about this is, I'd like you to put up a hashtag. If you've got Instagram, the best thing you can do to get this pin is put up hashtag bag swag, BAGSWAG, and put up a picture of pins or what you've got on your bag that is bag swag. Maybe it's a collection of bag tags, maybe it's some buttons or some things that you do to personalize your bag. And anybody who's got the coolest picture and hashtags bag swag, you're gonna get this. I'll mail this to you separately. The first thing that we talked about, the $50 gift certificate, what you've got to do is subscribe to the channel. You've also got to share this on Facebook or Twitter, and you've got to put 2 hashtags, like I said in the last video. You got to put TuckForce1, TUCK4S1, and you've got to put Grow the Sport. So those 2 hashtags will get you into the drawing for the $50 gift certificate to Disc Golf Values, and I will be posting the winner of both that and the bag swag next week's video. One more reminder is that the Inland Flight Club is having their very first game in Glen Helen at the disc golf course. The players meeting is at 8:30. It's about $10 to get in there and play. Don't miss this. If you're in LA, Orange County, or the Inland Empire, definitely go meet us at Glen Helen, 8:30 a.m. Saturday morning, April 30th.